Just have one for now.
Susie on the track.
So everybody, it's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show 24 hour day, coming at y'all with our last segment of the night. Remember, you all can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast by going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Also, don't forget you can follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_Sports with the live links and show topics of Twitter prior to every single show. Also, you can call in at 571-991-0566 to give your thoughts and opinions on any KBR Sports show topic that may be getting discussed. All right, y'all. So we're gonna hit the speed round real quick. So remember, we're trying to hit as many topics as possible, as fast as possible in this speed round, but there's a lot of news that has been just coming out of the news wire for today, so we're gonna be touching on a lot. Okay, Nigel. So first, should LeBron James sit out of the Cavaliers game against the Boston Celtics in the NBA season opener?
He's not healthy. If he's not healthy, sit that man down. Simple as that.
Yeah, I think you should sit him down. Also, I mean, it's one game. Granted, it is Kyrie's welcome game back, but if LeBron has an injury that's lingering, you don't risk it. LeBron's supposed to be Iron Man, so anytime he gets hurt, you don't play with it. Especially if it's an ankle, you never know how you can turn that. Odell Beckham Jr. is a great example of that. You don't know how that thing can turn. LeBron's in a very high, how would you say, acrobatic sport. So he takes it requires a lot of jumping, cutting, running, all that. So yeah, definitely sit that one out if you're not 100% king. Okay, are the Eagles the best team in the NFC?
Yes.
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 That's your vote.
Yes. I only answer that only reason because they're just better than everybody else. Because everybody else just pretty much average this season. I mean, outside of the...
Are the Eagles better than the Rams?
Yes. Slightly.
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 I don't know. I feel like the Rams easily, because if Cooper Kupp doesn't drop a end zone catch,
they have the same record.
They have the same record, but then the Eagles also, I mean, the Rams also could have beat the Redskins. They literally didn't give the game away to the Redskins from getting penalized too much.
But it happened, so we don't deal with ifs here.
I didn't say if.
You did say if.
No, I said the Rams gave away the game because they got penalized.
But you're implying if.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. I would say the Eagles right now as well. All right. Does Deshaun Watson make the Texans a Super Bowl dark horse?
No.
You said it so fast. Like, now you want to say,
Well, no, I'm thinking about it. It's like...
Oh, he got a lot of potential.
There's a lot of potential.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of the potential.
Are you disagreeing with me?
Huh?
Are you disagreeing with
I
me?
didn't say nothing.
All right,
I'm tired of your potential nonsense. Deshaun Watson is good.
His potential to be better.
His potential is better?
He has potential to be better than good. He has potential to be great.
Go ahead.
All right. Dark horse? You know what, dark horse? I say yeah, actually. I'll change my mind. I'm going to flip my answer on that. Yeah, dark horse? Sure, why not? Outside of the Patriots, Chiefs.
Steelers.
I didn't say the Steelers. I
Steelers.
didn't say the Steelers. I didn't say that for a reason.
I was waiting for you to say
They're
Steelers.
actually what I'm thinking about.
Oh, I was like,
I'm like, do I really think the Steelers are contenders?
They are.
The Steelers.
The Steelers did the same exact thing last year. And they got to the
that's why I was waffling on it. After those teams, I mean, who else is really there? It's just kind of open.
If Derek Carr comes back healthy,
maybe he hasn't been great this season either.
He hasn't been.
He hasn't really been that good, honestly.
Yeah, alright.
He's been okay, but he's not the level of like last year. Where they were
not last year.
Where they were Super Bowl contending candidates. But
that was Matt Ryan.
Exactly. I mean, so I'm like AFC. I mean, outside of them, I mean, the Texans are literally right there.
Okay, I agree.
Okay.
NBA predictions.
All right, so we're gonna run for predictions real quick.
Yeah.
MVP
LeBron James.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
James Harden. This is gonna be the year. This is it. This is the year.
So he's gonna use the ball less.
Yes.
He's gonna get less assists.
Yes. He'll put more points.
He'll be less of the focal point on offense.
He'll be more efficient. He'll put up more points.
LeBron's going to average more rebounds, assists,
potentially
maybe
more
points.
Potentially more rebounds.
More efficient, possibly, most likely.
Potentially.
Most likely.
Potentially.
And you're still saying James Harden?
Yes. This is his year.
LeBron's in a
This
weaker
is
conference.
his year. This is his year.
You tell me how this is James Harden's year. Like, you please tell me. I just want to know.
His team's going to do well. His team's going to do well, first of all. He's going to put up 28-ish points a game. He's still going to average 8 assists. He's going to give you 7 rebounds or somewhere around there. And pretty good shooting. Is that not MVP numbers?
If LeBron averages better than 26, 8, and 8, shoots better than 50% from the field.
LeBron averaged this year?
26, 8, and 8.
And did he win MVP?
No.
Who won MVP?
James Harden had to average nearly a triple-double to even be second.
He was
Russell
second.
Westbrook averaged. Who won MVP? Russell Westbrook did average a triple-double.
Yeah, I was going to say who was second. That's what I was going to say.
James Harden did. Yeah. And I'm saying.
Hold on a
I beat you to the point. I knew your point was going. But James Harden had to average a near triple-double.
He was second. He was second behind Steph. He wasn't near a triple-double then.
Nigel, but do you realize how good his team was, and he had nobody?
And they're gonna be either hold on a second. They're gonna be about the 3rd seed. First of all, we're gonna lock that in right there.
You got him as a 3rd seed.
He's gonna be the 3rd seed. He's gonna be still putting up. Who's gonna be above them? The Thunder?
Yeah.
No. Sure, they can be, maybe, but no. I'm picking the Rockets. It's not blasphemous. But come on, chill out. It's not blasphemy. Even if you flip it, it'd be like what? 4 and the 3 and the 4. Come on, chill out.
It's a difference.
Chill out.
It's a difference.
Chill out. They're gonna get a 3rd seed. Let's just go ahead and say they're gonna get the 3rd seed.
Go ahead.
You wanna know my second person in this though?
Who?
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. Then LeBron.
It's Kawhi Leonard, then LeBron.
Yeah. That's my top 3.
Holy hell!
Oh, stop it. Yeah, you're crazy. You're picking a guy who finished twice in MVP the past 2 years. The second year before that.
But he used the ball an
Brendan,
absorbent amount of the time.
He used the ball less. He gets more efficient. He's going to average more points.
But I don't think he's going to average more points.
He will average more points. Chris Paul's going to make him more efficient. If you're more efficient and he's going to shoot the ball about.
I think he's going to still try to be the same sharing James Harden. But the problem is he's not going to have the ball as much enough to have as great a stats as he did. As much. There you go. To have as good a stats as he did.
He will.
No, he won't.
He will. He'll still put up 8 assists a game.
LeBron first, Kawhi second, Giannis third.
Well, no, LeBron's not winning MVP. Giannis is 4th.
LeBron's
not winning MVP.
Okay. Most improved player.
He was in the top 3 last year.
So what? Doesn't mean it. Derrick Rose wasn't in the top 3 the year he won it. Or before he won it. I'm just saying. Neither was Steph. Okay. Most improved player.
Most improved player. Most improved player. Wow. That's a question.
The more you say, it doesn't get answered.
That's a question. Shut up.
I'm just saying, man. Really missing that Jeopardy music.
Gary Harris.
Gary Harris
of the Denver Nuggets.
Brandon Ingram. Yep. Going with it. Let's go, Brandon. Playing with Lonzo Ball. Player that will get him more open shots, get him easier looks.
Sure.
Hopefully raise his offensive game up.
Sure.
And he really likes to play defense.
Sure.
Easily Brandon Ingram or Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You're not going to win it twice.
It's a possibility.
You're not going to win it twice.
It's a possibility. Okay. Well, Brandon is my first.
You know what? So my second pick is Marcus Smart.
That was such a fast, recasting the vote.
No, it's my second pick.
Your second pick?
Yeah, my second pick will be Marcus Smart.
Okay. Rookie of the year.
Ben Simmons.
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, of course you are.
No, I was just joking.
There you go.
I'm not really.
I'm joking too.
Ben Simmons is really my pick.
Kyle Kuzma's my pick.
Kyle Kuzma's your pick? Dead serious?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons followed by, I'm going to follow it with Lonzo Ball, though.
You know,
the only reason why I say that is because he's gonna get so much hype that if he plays somewhat well, that will be enough to carry momentum.
Well, you know what was making me the only thing that's making me want to pick Ben Simmons because he's bigger, and because I think it'll be easier for him to score than Lonzo on this level. Because the only reason why I'm hesitant on Ben Simmons is because he plays with Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid is going to take up a lot of the scoring in terms of because Ben Simmons isn't a perimeter shooter. And that's just gonna be a clogged paint where Joel Embiid resides for most of the part.
Play together.
I'm not saying they're not going to play together, but I'm saying Joel Embiid is the first option when they're both on the court.
Joel Embiid can stay on the 3-point line.
You're not fully utilizing him if he's just out on the 3-point. He can be out there, but I'm saying he can shoot. But I'm saying Joel Embiid he has masterful footwork. That's where he's best at. He's best around the rim. He has the ability to shoot threes, but you don't want him. That's neutralizing him to a degree. But Lonzo Ball, one, you're on the biggest market there is next to the New York Knicks. You're on the biggest stage. You have the most hype behind you. Everybody's gonna. If you even have a remotely good season, all the voters will be swayed your way regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
Ben Simmons has fallen as an outlier because of the fact that he missed last season. So I feel like Ben Simmons is kind of like the dark horse in it. He's not the dark horse, but he's kind of fell under the radar.
He's a step behind.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, if Lonzo even just has a good season versus Ben possibly having a
Joel took 4.43 per game last season.
4.4. Okay, but versus Lonzo having versus Ben Simmons having a really good season, I still think Lonzo could still possibly pull it out, especially if the Lakers finish ahead of what the 76ers are in the standings. If the Lakers have a better record in the Western Conference than what the 76ers have in the East. I know that's very tough for the Lakers to do. Very tough for the Lakers to do. But the 76ers are a younger team than the Lakers, funny enough, though. So I definitely see it as a possibility that the Lakers could pull it off. Okay.
Defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year. My vote last year was Draymond. My vote would be Rudy Gobert this year.
Rudy Gobert?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm going with.
Oh, you're Rudy Gobert? Oh, same? Okay.
Pretty much it's going to be a rotation of those three players like just for the rest of the couple of years.
Essentially, yeah.
It's just going to be whoever feels like winning that year, honestly.
Essentially. Coach of the year.
Man, that's a tough question. Coach of the year. What, you have one in mind?
Who in my pick? Yeah. I think at some point, like I don't because the criteria for coach of the year is starting to get a little baffled for me. Because I'm like, is it the coach that's coaching the best? Because what if Golden State breaks the 73 record again, or they get back there? I don't think they'll shoot for it. But if they win 70 plus games, 75, if they win 70 plus games,
I guess you have to give it to Steve Kerr.
You know what I'm saying? You have to give it to Steve Kerr. But then it's like they try to do this thing where they're like, oh, we don't want to give it to the obvious guy, so let's give it to the guy that's like.
I disagree with that.
No, because Greg Popovich has had the best record so many times with just Kawhi Leonard or with just somebody.
Not just the record of who got the best record with what. I mean, if a coach does an amazing job with
Greg Popovich,
if you look finish, the coach does an amazing job getting more wins than was expected to get. With less talented due to an injury or whatever, I mean that's a viable
Greg Popovich.
Case.
That's I knew what you were going to say. I'm saying Greg that year Golden State went to 73-9, or the Spurs were right behind them. The Spurs had only lost one game at home that whole season.
Right behind.
They were 4 games behind them. That's literally,
okay.
Yeah, like that. If you won 69 games,
Steve Kerr won it that year though, didn't he? Steve Kerr won it that year.
Yeah, Steve Kerr won it that year.
I mean, yeah, they broke a record. He's gonna win.
I'm saying, but Steve Kerr wasn't even there to coach most of the games. Luke Walton coached most of the games.
Yeah, but he was,
or coached half of the games.
That's
what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those things for me. I'm just like, I'm not upset that Steve Kerr won it that year, but I'm saying that Greg Popovich is that guy that's deserved to win it on multiple occasions. Where there have been situations you're like, how did they win this many games with Tony Parker being hurt, with Patty Mills being out, the backup point guard, with different guys going out the lineup, or LaMarcus Aldridge, and then you just have Kawhi, and you're still able to sustain a winning.
Yeah, it wasn't just Kawhi.
If LaMarcus Aldridge gets hurt, who else is there other than Kawhi?
But LaMarcus Aldridge hurt?
LaMarcus Aldridge got hurt at some point this season. It was just Kawhi Leonard.
The last 3 years, the last 3 years have been perfectly fine picks. Mike D'Antoni last year, absolutely. Steve Kerr last year, the year before that, okay, I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
I'm fine with that.
And Mike Budenholzer the year before that, perfectly fine.
Because it's so vastly, but I'm saying that's the reason why I'm so stuck on the criteria for it. Steve Kerr had to break a record.
Yeah.
If they do that again, he could win it.
Sure.
Mike D'Antoni had to obviously outperform. People didn't even have them making the playoffs. No, people had them.
The average was like the 6th seed or 7th seed.
Oh, I saw it was 7 for 8.
Oh, I saw
7 for 8. Yeah, I saw 7 for 8. So if they're right on the cusp, and then you get the 3rd seed, a lot of people are going to give you a lot of credit, especially if you're. How many wins are proof from the year before? Mike Budenholzer, he definitely deserved it because that year they won 60 plus games. They were the number 1 in the East, and they didn't have any real stars.
The standard is clear to me. Either you do really well at unexpected results, or you break a record.
But here's the thing. But then you could have also made the same cases for Brad Stevens and a lot of other guys in a lot of different situations. Brad Stevens unexpectedly won the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
And Rasmus won the Eastern Conference with lesser players than what Mike D'Antoni had in the Western Conference. So
in a weaker conference.
In a weaker conference, but nonetheless, still lesser conference. I mean, Mike Budenholzer won it still in the lesser conference. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's like so many criteria, too, that I don't know how I fully streamline judge it.
I mean, Greg Popovich won it in 14. He won it in 12. He won it in 8. Wait, what? Oh, okay. He's won a couple of them.
He's on a couple, but I'm thinking Greg Popovich you can give Greg Popovich. It's kind of like the MVP award. There's a lot of more years that you can give an award to a guy.
That's why I'm confused on what you mean. Like LeBron could realistically win MVP every single year, could he not?
He could,
but he doesn't.
No, but here's the thing though. The reason why you could definitely say LeBron doesn't because one, like kind of have it's kind of almost the same criteria for the coaches. Steph Curry obviously deserved it the year they went 73-9. He deserved it the year before when they went 69 and
whatever. What's come on 82? What is it?
13.
There you go.
69 and 13. He could the year Derrick Rose won it. He was a villain that year. So I mean, Derrick Rose. The year Derrick Rose won it. That was LeBron was a villain. Yeah, LeBron was a villain. So it was Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose was Chicago.
He played him better than
so in those years, and those are the 2 years LeBron hasn't won it so far. And then last year, Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double. So, I mean, it's one of those things that you just like...
It's the exact same thing.
But you have to break... No, it's not... What I'm saying is, you have to... LeBron fell behind other guys like Kawhi. Kawhi didn't have better stats than him. James Harden's stats, comparable stats. Well... No, not comparable. But Kawhi was ahead of him in the voting. But... Yes. And it's one of those things that...
A lot of players were ahead of him in the voting.
You said what?
A lot of players were ahead of him in the voting.
No, LeBron finished 4th, didn't he?
It's a lot of players. 3 players is a lot of players.
Holy hell,
come on, man. It's only 5 people.
Who's your coach of the year?
Coach of the year. I'm gonna rock with Brad Stevens. Last year.
Why?
A lot of change this offseason. They're gonna win the first seed again. Realistically, it's just gonna be because he hasn't won one yet. That's the only reason why.
Just because he hasn't won one.
Pretty much, you know how it is. Like when a coach has been good and he still just hasn't won the award yet, this is going to be his year, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. It's just gonna be he's gonna do well. He's gonna get the first seed. He's gonna win near 60 games plus. And realistically, I mean, you give it unless the Warriors break the record, they're not gonna win it. Unless the Rockets get to the second seed, D'Antoni's not gonna win it. Donovan potentially, if they finish like you said 3rd seed, I can see him getting a push for it because their bench is actually not that good. And if he can somehow manage to get the 3rd seed with that, I can understand that. But Tyronn Lue's not going to get it at all. It's just not going to happen.
He's never going to win it.
No.
No LeBron coach is going to get it.
Mike Brown won it.
No, but they had an exceptionally good defense that year.
I'm saying LeBron team.
No, that Cavaliers team, no.
And there's nobody else in the East worth mentioning. I would say this: if the Nets make the playoffs, if the Nets or the Sixers make the playoffs, Kenny Atkinson or Brett Brown. I'm just saying, if it happens, it's not playing. The East is bad.
They're not going to win it. Even if they make the playoffs, they're not going to make it though.
The East is bad.
The East is. That's my point. They're not going to win it.
If they make the playoffs,
you have to.
If they have a good record to make the playoffs,
Tom Thibodeau's mine. No. If you coach that Timberwolves team to a high playoff seeding,
what's a high playoff seeding?
4 and above.
No way he gets a 4 and above.
4 and above.
No way.
Yeah. Who else is going to stop him?
You think they're better than right now? The Warriors, the Spurs, the Rockets.
I said 4 and above.
Hold on, I'm getting to the 4th. The Thunder. That's 4.
That's 4. You have more talent than the Thunder. You do. You have more talent than the Thunder, so you can be higher than the Thunder. Only problem is defense. You're better shooting than the Thunder, arguably better shooting. You have, I mean, the talent aspect. If the Timberwolves play defense, they're better than the Thunder. So it's like, for me, it's like you easily could be right there. You'd be a better defensive team than the Rockets if you literally just decide to play defense.
No,
they have the ability to play better defense than the Rockets. You can be a better defensive team than the Rockets if you just decide to play defense.
All right, the Rockets play defense.
No,
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying they're a team that was
worse. Paul's there. We might have a conversation.
Well, I'm saying,
but
the Wolves' defense was worse than the what's it
No,
called?
that's what I'm saying. The Wolves, but now you have Jimmy Butler. That's what I said. Those guys can come and change the code. That's what I said. If Chris Paul's there, we can have a conversation. Jimmy Butler comes there. Jimmy Butler's a two-way player. Jimmy Butler's not gonna let guys slack off on defense.
Okay,
and Tim Thibodeau.
How was their defense last year in Chicago?
You mean the team that had no chance to win a championship?
Oh no, how's their defense? I didn't win a championship.
No, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. This team actually has a chance to get somewhere. You think they're all considering that they don't have a chance to win a championship? No, they're gonna say, let's play defense and see how good we can be. Let's knuckle down and play defense. Part of Andrew Wiggins' contract too. And Karl Anthony Towns is the one outlier. But I don't think Jimmy Butler's gonna be okay with just the team losing just because nobody's deciding to play defense. He's gonna speak out on it. Did it in Chicago.
And how'd that go?
You got traded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. NBA champion.
The Warriors. Come on. It's not even worth the, we're not even worth the answer. The Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Who gets to the finals?
Warriors and Cavs. Go ahead and say the Celtics. Go ahead and say it.
I'm not you. Warriors and Cavs. I'm not you. I ain't no fool. I don't need to play a fool.
I ain't say the Celtics.
Warrior. What's the Warriors over under?
How many did they win last year? 67? How many did they win last year?
67 games.
67 games? You know what? I think they're going to win. I think they're going to 70.
70.
I think they're 70. They're better. Think about it. They're a better team. Kevin Durant's assuming not going to miss X amount of games like he did last year. They're deeper than last year.
I got 69.
Close enough.
I have a feeling. I really don't want this to happen, but I have a feeling somebody's gonna get hurt.
Nah, I don't think so.
I have a feeling. It's a weird feeling, like because there's too much good talk about them. Like you know what I'm saying? It's too much good talk. So I feel like something is gonna happen.
That was last year.
Like,
last year they said injuries.
They had an injury in Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant got hurt, and I just don't know. I'm hoping they can break the record. Honestly, I want them to break the record, then win the championship.
Honestly, I hope they win 77 games.
77?
Yeah, I hope they do.
Good lord.
75. Just put it so far out in the way that nobody can. just blow it out of the water.
Because I want them to just win it so that then I don't have to hear this stuff about, the 73-9 team didn't finish the job, didn't do this. So I want them to kind of just rewrite their own history.
How great would it be if they won 77 games and lost in the finals?
Man.
How great would that be?
I might have to stop watching the NBA.
I would probably stop watching the NBA.
No, you would keep watching the NBA.
I would probably stop.
Because LeBron won the NBA championship.
It would be the pinnacle of what the NBA could be to me. It's just no point in watching it anymore.
Oh my god. Alright, y'all, that's going to wrap it up for today's show. It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show 24 a day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports Podcast. We're going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Also, don't forget to follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_Sports with live links and show tops and tweeted prior to every single show. Also, you can call in at 571-991-0566 to give your thoughts and opinions on any KBR Sports show topic that may be getting discussed. Inspirational quote of the night.
Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential.
I hate you so much.
Bruh.
You
potential quote, bro.
You disgust me.
All
right, y'all have a great night. I'm tired of it. I hate this potential nonsense. It's all